Welcome back, everybody, to the Purdue Boilermakers Dynasty, and we got a big game here today, at least to start off, against the Indiana Hoosiers, a team that we have yet to beat, probably our top rival here. With us being on the hot seat, we got that win against Michigan State to cool things off a little bit, but if you come back and you lose to Indiana, which we have lost to the last 3 years, we have yet to beat them in this dynasty, 0-2 against them. This is a huge opportunity for us to really secure the job and stay and hopefully get a bowl win as well, because right now, if you lose this game, that hot seat gets even hotter, and who knows, you might be out of a job. So here we go. Let's get it going. Ben Washington to start underneath, finding Lyons for the grab, a catch, and a first down. Yeah, just something about this Indiana team we have yet to figure out. I don't know what it is, but we got to get it going here. Look out. Ben Washington's going to go down. That is a sack, loss of 7. 3rd and 17. Corner blitz. We fire this back shoulder to Lyons, who can't hang on, and it's going to be incomplete. So here comes Jay Stuckey, this Hoosiers offense, and there is Jaheel Hegman with the carry around the edge. He has a first down. But a 3rd and 10. Chance for our defense to get off the field. He goes underneath. That's going to be caught. Nice tackle underneath. We'll absolutely take it. We actually get a stop. There you go. All right. Let's get it going here offensively. See if we can get it going. And obviously go to this guy, Nolan Ray, out to the races. Is anybody going to catch him? Makes one move and he's gone for the touchdown. Man, I'm going to miss this guy. Nolan Ray has just been absolutely fantastic. So good. In for the touchdown. 7-0 lead here to start. Yeah, he is going to be missed. He's going to be tough to replace. There's no doubt about it. Nolan Ray has been so good. As Harkless, who has really come on the final few games, another senior here playing in his final game at home, makes a nice stop there in a 3rd and 12. All the time in the world, just goes underneath, the ball is caught, and that's going to be a first. Wow, I can't believe that. But we yet have another chance here. No, 3rd and 1 this time. They go to the run, and Matthew Sweet, the true freshman, with a fantastic run stop, getting off the blocks, and that is an Indiana punt. Let's go back to Nolan Ray. Honestly, with the way our passing game has been, I just continue to hand him the ball, get the run game going, get Joyner in there as well. 3rd and 4. Here comes the blitz. Washington fires underneath the Lions. It's caught short of the first down. Let's stay aggressive. Let's go for it. Let's trust in this run game on short yardage. And that's exactly what we're going to get. We can really trust in it as Nolan Ray. Man, he already has 94 yards rushing here in 5 attempts. We're just gashing him. That play action should be pretty good. Time to throw. Man open down the field, caught, and in for the touchdown is Corey Smith. When you run the ball that well, your linebackers are going to have to play towards the line more. Your safeties are as well. And then when the safeties drop back, linebackers kind of bite on that play action. That leaves that middle of the field just absolutely wide open. Corey Smith in for the touchdown. Okay, we got a 14-0 lead. Looking solid here so far. And that's a great run stop. Is that Matthew Sweet again? No, that was Scales coming through, who's really stepped up. He has just been playing very, very well. Actually has won the job here the last 3 games. 3rd and 12. They're going to hand the ball off. And Hegman's got running room, and he's got a first down. That is absolutely disappointing. Should have been a run stop and a punt. But Indiana gets the first. Okay, that was an insane grab. And then up the field. Can anybody catch up to him? Timeout, Indiana. From a 3rd and long run, all of a sudden, they're making some movement down the field. And that gets them down to the 29-yard line. Another Indiana first down. 3rd and 5. Looking, pressure there, but he rolls out of the pocket. And nice tackle there from Scales. Brings him down. Indiana calls a timeout. So they're going to go for this here. 4th and 4. Looking, pressure, somehow got rid of that pass. That was unreal. Finds his receiver, Norwood, on the outside. And now 2nd and 3 with 20 seconds left. There's a flag on the play. Missed tackle there from Scales, but we will bring him down. Let's see what this flag's going to be. Looks like it's going to be a holding there on Indiana. So that'll knock him back. All right, 3rd and 13. They can still get a first around the 2.5-yard line. 13 seconds. And the pressure is there to bring down Stuckey. Matthew Sweet. Man, he has been looking a lot better than a true. I mean, he has just really come on here as of late as well. As this kick is going to be up. I don't know why it's in slow-mo, but it is good. Just inside the upright there. And that'll bring us to halftime. We got a 14-3 lead. So far, everything looking good. Really, they shouldn't even got to 3. I can't believe we allowed that first down run on that 3rd and long. But Nolan Ray, only 5 carries for 94 yards. I'm thinking we should probably quadruple those attempts in the second half. No doubt about it. But Indiana starts with the ball here. Start off this second half. RPO to the outside. Caught. That's going to be trouble. Up the sidelines, up to the 39-yard line, and that's an Indiana first down. From the gun again, they'll hand the ball off. That's no good at all. Breaks off the tackle, and see you later. Hagman's going to be gone for the touchdown. So just like that, couple plays in here in the second half, and that double-digit lead is going to be erased. And they're actually going for 2 here early on. They're staying aggressive. I actually like this. This is kind of how these CPU teams should play. 2-point conversion is good. Over the middle, caught. 14-11 is your score. So this offense needs to get something rolling here. Might as well go to this guy right here, Nolan Ray. Great blocking, great run room, and he's up to around the 39, over 100 yards. Can we get him over 200 yards a day? Oh, no, that's a great stop defensively there. They're waiting for the run now. That's Joyner with the can't get anything. Actually, a loss of 3. 3rd down and 4. Fired to the outside. Nolan Ray can't find him. Incomplete. Ben Washington just for some reason can't make these throws. And it is a rating thing, obviously. And this is kind of how it should be. Like those throws, like I said, if you're mediocre college quarterbacks, you're going to miss these throws. These aren't NFL players. Is Ben Washington ever going to be drafted? More than likely not. As you can see, he misses that throw there to Graham. He's probably never going to be drafted. It's just one of those things that, it happens. They shouldn't be making throw after throw after throw. And on 4th and 6, we go for it. Indiana gets the sack. They're 4th of the game. All the momentum in Indiana's side. We had that 14-0 lead. We've completely blown it. Well, actually not yet. Still have the lead. But the way this game's going, we're going to lose that lead real quick as Stuckey takes off. First down. And the ball off again. Nice cutback. That'll be enough for a first down. That was nice vision by the back to find that hole. 3rd and 12, though. Chance to at least hold him to 3, and a nice tackle there from Harkless. So hold him to a field goal attempt here to tie this ball game up. Then our lead will be erased. From about 46 yards. Kick is up. Yeah, what is with the slow-mo kick? Strange. Kick is up. It's perfectly down the middle. 14 apiece. And Nate Stumpf is in the game. Change at quarterback. This isn't a change, though. Nolan Ray making some really good runs, good moves, first down. I don't know why we're not just, that should be the offensive plan. Just get the ball in Nolan Ray's hands by any means necessary. Just like this, quick screen, cuts it upfield, getting some really good blocks into Indiana territory up to the 42-yard line, and a first down. And this guy is a game changer. Maybe the final play of this 3rd quarter. Stumpf looking. Perfectly thrown to Graham. It's got the first down. I'm giving Mylan Graham another chance here, even though with all the double-digit drops in the season. Give him a shot here at the end. Nice throw, completion. And we'll get one more play off before the end of the quarter. RPO works out in our favor. Tremar Harris with the grab, first down. And we're in some pretty good field position here to start this 4th quarter. Chance to retake the lead. Already in field goal range. You can see Clemson and Pitt are 1 and 2. Wow, Bama, Texas A&M 3 and 4. But obviously that'll probably change up here the next few weeks as we run an option play out to Nolan Ray, who gets the first down. He's down to the 2. 2nd and goal. Stumpf to the outside. Graham has it for the touchdown. I had such high hopes for Mylan Graham. I thought he was going to be such a playmaker. and the just drops were just insane. It didn't look like early in the season he was going to be a top playmaker receiver for us, one of the best in the Big Ten. But the drops have just been outrageous. Maybe finally here at the end he's starting to reach the potential, but he's going to be gone after that. But we retake the lead, 21-14, and a big third down here for this Hoosier offense. Gonna throw, looking, firing, misses. His open receiver, Norwood, was open. If he would have hit that, we would have been in some real trouble. So we force an Indiana punt. Now, need a really good drive down the field here, waste some clock, get some points, get some distance. Got to convert these third downs, though. We have an open receiver, and Stumpf actually makes the throw. Down goes Smiley Graham. I thought he was going to be tackled, and how he is not in the end zone, I'm not quite sure. That should have been a touchdown. Wow. Stumpf is making some great throws here. First and goal. Go to Nolan Ray, and he powers through for the touchdown. And we take back that 2-touchdown lead, 28-14, with 5:30 left here in the ball game. Looking like we might have a chance here for redemption. 5:31 left. What does Indiana have to do? Down the field, that is caught Norwood. That time better coverage from Dean, this time just a better throw. Stuckey looking, and he's gonna run out of time. Harkless comes through for the sack. Not sure who cleaned it up, I couldn't quite see it there, but 3rd and 19. Obviously 4-down territory for this Indiana team as he floats this one up, but Smiley Bradford is there for the interception. With 3:38 left, we might actually beat Indiana. Wow. With the run game we got going here today, I think we have a chance to run this out. Oh man, what a pancake block there. Nolan Ray's got a first down run, and Indiana calls a timeout. They have none left. And that will be a first down run there. Won't run enough clock to completely end it. But if you get one more first down to the 2-minute timeout, it is over. And with that, just get down. No need to score because Indiana's not going to get the ball back. That will do it. Finally, here in year number 3, we have finally beaten the Indiana Hoosiers. It is about time. And honestly, with this win, the win against Michigan State, I think our jobs are saved for now. We'll probably go into a bowl game, and if we can get a bowl game victory, that'll finish with a 3-game win streak. And then we'll see what happens coming the offseason. But we got to be real aggressive coming the offseason, that's for sure. But Nate Stumpf, 7-7, 114 and a touchdown coming in for Ben Washington, who was not good, missing throws left and right. Honestly, once again, the quarterback position is going to be a question mark going into next year. But I'm saying right now, the pressure we were just under of possibly losing our job, the pressure that next season's going to bring is going to be high. We're going to have to show some improvement. We're going to have to really beat a big team, probably finish in the top 3 of the Big Ten, something. And there's a single season record. I did not even know that. Nolan Ray breaks the record for rushing touchdowns. So he is your new record leader for Purdue touchdowns in the career. There you go. Let's take a look at these championship games. BYU, TCU probably needs to win to get into the playoff, I would think. Georgia State and Southern Mississippi. Maybe if Southern Miss wins, they're in. Yeah, that's tough because Memphis could be in too. Oklahoma probably has to beat Bama to be in. Pitt and Clemson are both in regardless. And then same thing with Ohio State and Oregon. I think they're both in. I don't think either loses, they're out. So here's a look at the bracket. So you got Pitt, Southern Mississippi, Georgia, Miami, BYU, Duke, Oregon, Texas. Number 1 is Clemson, 2 is Bama, 3 is Texas A&M, and 4 is Ohio State, man. 1, 2, 3, 4 is absolutely stacked. So we'll see how that changes here after the conference championship. And also, we've moved back into the rankings. So that's a win. Alex Gilliam, the 5-star free safety, has committed. I'm telling you, when it comes to recruiting, there's all types of methods. You just have to win. You honestly have to win. That's the key, especially when you're coming to 4- and 5-star players. If you don't win, you're not getting those guys. Now, 2- and 3 stars, obviously, you got to find your methods, but you have to win with those 4- and 5 stars. So you can see we've won, a couple games in a row. So, I mean, it's just showing that winning these games at the end of the season matters. But as you can see, BYU wins, Southern Mississippi wins, Memphis wins, Bama wins, Pitt beats Clemson, their first loss of the season, and Ohio State just beat Oregon. So this is how it changes. Texas A&M and Memphis, Oregon, Miami, BYU, Duke, Texas, Georgia now. You got Bama 1, Pitt 2, Ohio State 3, and Clemson 4. So changes up just a little bit there, but there you go. Who's your favorite? We'll see here in a minute. After our bowl game, we'll see. But Eli Holstein is going to win the Heisman Trophy winner for Pitt. 35 touchdowns, just around 3,700 yards. Wins the Heisman Trophy. Carson Dean's going to win the Chuck Bednarik Award. Yeah, what is that? 94 total tackles, 33 for loss. Yeah, he had a really good season. He also wins the Bronco Nagurski Trophy. See if he wins anything else. He does. Dick Butkus' award is going to be awarded to Carson Dean. I hope he gets drafted. Helps out our, draft stock here. But taking on West Virginia in the Rate Bowl. What in the world? The Rate Bowl? Okay. So West Virginia, you can see not the most highly rated team. 7-5 in the Big 12. So I think we can take down this team. I would love to take down this West Virginia team, get our second straight bowl victory, and make it 3 in a row to the end of the season, get some confidence going into the offseason. But Nate Stumpf is going to start this game, trying to get win number 9 here to finish off season number 3. So let's hop into the Rate Bowl. All right, the Rate Bowl. What a name. All right, here we go. Nate Stumpf to throw. 2nd and 10 over the middle. There is Mylan Graham for the catch. So like I said, Graham getting more time. Looks like Duke beat BYU. I'm trying to see down below some of the games in the college football playoff. But going up top, looking for Harris, and the throw looked like it was there, just didn't even attempt to catch it. 3rd down and inches, and Gabriel Joyner going absolutely nowhere. That's a stop and a 4th down and 2. We're going to go for it. We might as well. It's a bowl game. And, it gets deflected. Great job by the D lineman there to jump up. Knocks it down, incomplete. And that will be a punt. Here comes this West Virginia offense, and Harkless, playing his final game, decides to play. He could have sat out. I'm not sure if he's going to get drafted or not. It's Matthew Sweet a little bit shaken up. But West Virginia goes nowhere there. They punt. Trying to look, you're trying right now, obviously trying to win this bowl game, but then you're looking ahead to what this roster is going to be. And obviously, do not know who's going to leave. As Nolan Ray, I know this guy's going to leave, obviously a senior. Like I said, he's going to be absolutely missed. As Nolan Ray in for the touchdown, just continues to add to that record. Man, he is so good. And he's been really the offense the last 5 or 6 weeks. He really has. Their passing game has been absolutely nothing. So that's the question. Nice job. Seabrooks comes through for a sack. Another guy that will be gone after this offseason. Glad he came back, though, for this final season. Oregon beat Miami. But quarterback-wise, is Matthew Sweet, the freshman, comes through for the sack. Man, this West Virginia line's really bad. Really bad. Quarterback-wise, is Ben Washington the starter? I don't know. I'm not sure. Matthew Sweet again takes down the quarterback, and that's a safety. Okay, this defensive front is just dominating this WVU line. What is happening to their offensive line? So a 9-0 lead as we get the ball back. Stumpf the throw. That's a mistake. It's going to be picked off. Can we catch him? Nope. Takes it to the house. Quarterback play, man, it's just, I feel like we just can't figure it out. Oh, man. Well, thinking about it now, Ben Washington wasn't a highly touted recruit, as Nolan Ray with a nice run. Same thing with Stumpf. We just haven't found that guy yet. And I was hoping Washington would kind of turn into it. I was hoping his development would go up, he'd start to improve. And he showed tons of, to begin this season, he just was unreal. A 5-touchdown game, looking very good. And he just kind of went down the drain. And I think that has to do with the talent you're facing. Once you start to face that better talent, you're going to be definitely found out real quick. And that is exactly what happened to Ben Washington. So I don't know if he'll be going to the starter next year. We'll see what it looks development-wise. We're going to bring in a couple freshman quarterbacks and give them a chance to see. This is where I wish there was maybe one preseason game, kind of like a preseason type game in college. Now, obviously, schedule-wise, you can schedule an FCS team, but I don't know. Do you really get that much information from those games? I don't know if you do or not. But Ben Washington is in the game now. You take out Nate Stumpf. He's Washington getting his chance here. Might as well just switch it up. Final game of the season number 3 here in this bowl. See what these guys can do. A couple of these guys going to be coming back next year. So see what they got, and that's not good. That's a holding call. That'll take away a first down. 3rd and 15. Oh, geez. I thought that was going to be one heck of a catch from Graham, but then he gets hit. Ball pops up. It's incomplete. So nothing there. But right before halftime, we got 30 seconds left. Skip forward a little bit. Ben Washington's going to run it. That is what's really improved for Ben Washington is his run game, but the pass game not so much. Over the middle, caught. And that'll be a first down. I'd like to hold on to that final timeout, though, just in case. Washington looking. Takes off himself. He's got the first down. Also got out of bounds, which really helps. So 5 seconds left. A quick throw to the end zone, and we're going to try it here. Quick throw. Fires, looking, it's popped up in the air, and it's picked off. Somebody's going to have to tackle him. Somebody tackle him. Finally brought down, and we kind of just, we should have just kicked the field goal there with 5 seconds left. That's probably too aggressive. But the pick, and it's a 9-7 lead here into halftime as Nolan Ray. Yeah, he's the offense. 10 carries, 102. Has that touchdown. Like to fit. Love to if we can get another 100 yards here in the second half, finish him off with another 200-yard game to finish off his college career. I really hope he gets drafted. He really should. He's an outstanding running back. But West Virginia's going to start with the ball first. They're going to read option this and then just throw off our defenders. Wow, okay. He's up a 3rd down and 2. And the ball off. That's a first down run. Went backwards a little bit there for a second, but still forward progression enough for a first down. Kind of has the Ashton Genty just standing there. As this is going to take off, slide down. And this is the best drive of the game here for West Virginia. Best drive. Their offense has been, you think our offense has been bad? This offense has been even worse. That's a really good run. Wayne at least down there to make the stop before he's in for the touchdown. Now 1st and 10, they pitch it out, but Carson Dean comes through the offensive line easily. He's in the little speed he's got. He's got the nice tackle for loss. 2nd and 13 to the outside. That's caught. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. Now, does West Virginia kick a field goal here if they miss it, or you just stay aggressive and go for it? He's going to step up. Well, I think we're going to get a field goal attempt out of this. It's Harkless with the sack. And WVU is just going to settle for 3 here. Obviously with the angle, not the easiest kick. And it's up and it's good. So West Virginia has the lead here, 10-9. I will say I'm a little disappointed because it's not like their defense is playing that well. Ray's got room to run. And their offense is abysmal. I think we should be beating this team, not losing. And not only beating, we should be up double-digit scores as another flag. Or the penalties are killing us at the moment. It's taking away another first down here. So let's see if we can overcome this holding call here with 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Now at 3rd and 14. Washington back to throw. Pressure up the middle. Forces the early throw. Not like Graham was that wide open, but Washington on his back, incomplete, and we've hit the 4th quarter. Down 10-9. Can we get another safety? Man, that would be crazy. Get another safety, you win the game 11-10 with 2 safeties. That would be nuts. Can we block this punt? Won't block the punt. This should give us really good field position, though. Really good. Branch with the return, breaks off a tackle, and there you go. We're at the 33-yard line, just about already in field goal range. So we got to get something here, but they are all ready for the run. They're stacking the box. They bring guys off the edge. Nowhere to go for Nolan Ray. 3rd and 4. Here comes the blitz. Washington looking. Over the middle, wide open is Lions. That was a nice one. An easy throw, but just enough protection to let him get the throw off. Now let's go to Gabriel Joyner up the middle, and Joyner breaks through for the touchdown, and that'll give us the lead. And honestly, the way our defense is, the way the West Virginia offense is, I think this has got to hold up. I know it's only a 1-score game. We're trying to make it 7 here, as Nolan Ray's going to be stopped, so a touchdown still gives West Virginia the lead. You know, one mistake down the field can happen. They've had one good drive the entire game. They have done absolutely nothing, as that is a loss of 3 on that run, and a 3rd and 13. Oh, he's got pressure. That's a sack. Seabrooks is there to bring him down, and West Virginia is going to punt. But look at this field position once again. 2nd and 4 looking. That's not going to work at all. Just throw that away. That could be intentional grounding, though, but it is not. It looks like it's going to be maybe an illegal man downfield. It's exactly what it's going to be. Illegal man downfield. So that is a loss of down. So 3rd and 3. Washington looking. Trying to find something. There's really nobody open. Nobody open. He fires, and it's going to be caught for the touchdown. Well, not who we intended to throw the ball to, but it works out perfectly. Lions is there for the touchdown. Take a look at this one again. Looks like it's going to be underneath. It's overthrown just a tad bit, and Lions sees the ball perfectly in for the score. Actually, 2 feet in bounds, and it's 22-10. Yeah, they cannot block. Harkless, his 3rd sack of the game. I think we're very close to double-digit sacks here today. This West Virginia offensive line is very bad. Very bad. Just play coverage down the field. Just rush 4, play coverage. Receivers can't get open. All they have is that pick 6. There's 1-on-1, but I trust in our defense to make the play, and we do. Knocks it away, incomplete. Wright is there, and let's finish this game off. 3rd down, hand this to Nolan Ray. He's got the 1st down, and honestly, punch it in one more time. This game is over. Round the edge, Nolan Ray is in for the touchdown, possibly his final touchdown here in his tenure with this Purdue Boilermakers team. It has been a really, really good one, and it's a 29-10 lead here. As 3rd and 23 for this WVO offense. They're trying anything they can, which hasn't been much, and that, I believe, is Keegan O'Connell coming through for the sack, and they're going to go for this on 4th and 30 from their own 1-yard line. Well, I guess you're not giving up. They do get a completion underneath, but that will do it. With that turnover on downs, we could just kneel it out, and it's a 29-10 Rate Bowl victory. 2nd year in a row we have won a bowl game. We finish off the season 3 in a row. So maybe, we just saved our job, but we still have plenty of things to do in the offseason, because going into season number 4, like I said, I think this is going to be a pressurized season. It really is. We're going to have to be able to compete with Ohio State and Penn State and Oregon. We've had some good games against those guys, but you got to find a way to win. You really do. That's what it comes down to. You have to find a way to win games. And I know we're undermanned a little bit more than Ohio State and Penn State. I get that. And same thing with Oregon. But I feel like we can do it. Let's look at this college football playoff. So Texas A&M beat Clemson. Oregon beat Alabama. Ohio State beat Duke. Pitt beat Georgia. Pitt beats Ohio State. And Oregon beats Texas A&M. So you got Pitt versus Oregon in the national championship. And Oregon is your national champs. They finally get it done. They take down Pitt 37-27. And yeah, Oregon is your champs. Yeah, with that defense, that defense was so good. We saw it in this season. But that's what we're going to have to compete with. I know it's going to be tough, but we got to find ways. It's the only way you're going to get better. We got to bring in, 4 and 5 star guys. And the only way you're going to do that is win these big games. We really have to get it done. We can't let Drew Brees turn into James Franklin. Honestly. I know they did win a national championship in season number 1, but that dude just can't seem to win a big game worth his life. Same thing with little games now, right? Losing to UCLA. That's like one of the worst losses I think I've ever seen. You have a winless team, new coaches, and not only do you lose, you allow over 40 points to one of the worst offenses in college football. I don't understand. That loss was so bad. To me, it's almost a fireable offense. A fireable loss. Honestly. It's pretty close. But taking a look at these season stats, a bunch of these guys are going to go. Hopefully, I don't think Smiley Bradford's probably going to leave. That's no good. Hey, maybe we'll be able to convince a couple of these guys. We did last season. So maybe we can convince a couple of these guys to stay here. Let's upgrade the coaching. We got some points here. Let's do extra recruiter. So if we can do less scouting time, that would be great. Maybe starting interest as well. Let's do that for linebackers. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's just do linebackers. Work on the defense. But right there, that'll finish off season number 3. We finished 9-4. 3-game win streak to end. So a lot better. We save our job, but now we'll get into the offseason. Have to make some changes. Like I said, we got to be able to compete with some of these big-time schools in the Big Ten to try to continue on with this dynasty because we got to get over that hump. We really do. This will be an important season number 4. So we got to hit the portal hard. We're going to have to – recruiting is going to be interesting, but we got to do everything we can to get this Purdue team to those guys in the Big Ten. And we'll do everything we can here in season number 4. But that's going to do it for this one. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.